This is a 2005 Chevy Malibu, and it has a problem with oil leaking out of the oil filter adapter. And it's coming from the more or less the outside perimeter where the bolts hold it down, particularly behind the air conditioning unit. Went ahead and took the filter off of it. I'm going to be changing that gasket. They put one bolt behind the air conditioner, so I'm going to have to deal with that. Just leaving an oily mess. It's losing quite a bit of oil over that. I went on top and down below the alternators a tensioner pulley. I just stuck a 3/8 ratchet in a square hole provided for it with an extension and bent the pulley spring inwards and just loosen the belt off of this top idler pulley, just leaving the belt in place on all the other pulleys. You pry the tensioner back. You can do it from underneath if the plastic's out of the way, but be careful not to disturb these air conditioner lines. This is a quick connect here, and if you bend on this line, it'll start leaking in there, and it'll be a permanent problem. I managed to get down through there without pushing around on this line and get that loosened up. Get some slack in it so I can tilt the air conditioner off of that adapter bolt. Take this hose clamp loose on the air cleaner tube. This 10mm bolt out of here, kind of a washer deal, and this clamp loose, and then pull this vent pipe up out of there without busting it. Stay close to the neck of it, and I just have to pull it off of this end, kind of compress that spring to get it out from underneath of this little tooth on it there. Really on with purpose to get these two air conditioner bolts on top. One's beside the harness. I'm going to take those two bolts and back them off quite a bit. They're 15mm headed bolts. And finally underneath, there's one on the bottom, 15mm, take loose off the air conditioner. And I'm going to go ahead and take this bottom one all the way out, and the one on the inside facing the motor, I'll take it out so I can hinge that air conditioner away from that bolt a little more. I got the first one backed out pretty far facing the belt, but it's still biting on because I don't want to drop the air conditioner off of it. And I pushed the lower bolt back through, but off to the side of the bolt hole so it'll hold the air conditioner over away from that bolt. I'm going to use a 1/4 inch extension with a 10mm socket to get it out of there. Those 3 bolts, those jewels was in there hard now. And this is the back side. That's where the oil's coming from. It's that O-ring leaking. I'll just make a note where the open spot of the gasket sets up there on the engine, facing down toward the air conditioner. Degrease this or whatever, clean it off. You don't want any dirt and stuff. This is past the oil filter, so most of it. Go ahead and take that gasket off here and clean the deck up a little bit. I degreased the block and this adapter. Be sure not to damage your oil filter mounting surface or this gasket mounting surface. And I went over it with some 400 grit scuff pad. Washed all the grit out of it. And degreased the bolt holes on the block. I'm just going to be using a generic gasket on it. I used a little weather strip adhesive on the outside edges of the bolt holes to tack the gasket into place. I'm going to go ahead and slip the bolts into it. They tighten down to 18 foot-pounds. And I'll reinstall the air conditioner bolts and tighten those down to 30 foot-pounds evenly. Word about the air conditioner bolts. Up on the top two there's a bridge or spacer between the two on top of the air conditioner, and you have to make sure that the top two bolts are through that spacer or you'll have a problem with the spacer right there. It'll fall down if you take one of the bolts out of the top. Make sure it's in line and the bolts are through it. And that should stop the leak. Put the accessory belt back on and the air cleaner tube, and it should be in business. And put a new oil filter back on this filter adapter.